Ho, 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 ho. It's your boy, Slipcover Steve, back from the $1 Million Collection, and I'm here to talk about 5 more releases that are going to be going out of print very soon, and they're going to be worth major, major cash. Let's check them out. So this one's like a pretty easy one. This is like one that Scream Factory announced that they were going to be putting out of print. This is Road Games. Stars Stassi Keach and Jamie Lee Curtis, I believe. Jamie Curtis is this lady right here, and I'm pretty sure she was in, I think she was in Friday the 13th, and like a few things. I remember seeing her in that Scream Queen show I used to watch with my ex, so I guess she's like relevant, but you know, kind of an old Scream Queen. If you're a big Friday the 13th fan, might be worth picking up. The movie itself ain't too hot. I do have the slip, so when this goes out of print, probably going to be worth about, $500 immediately, and then it'll kind of grow to being about, I don't know, $8,000 or so. This one I was hesitant to even talk about because I almost feel like we really shouldn't be talking about this movie, but I think now that people are catching on to the ending of this movie, which is really just really messed up, I think in probably any time now, I think this is going to get pulled from the shelves. People will not handle this. They will not accept this right now. I don't blame them. And I think, it's going to become a hot collector's item. It's just going to be hardcore horror fans and just jerks that are going to be picking this up. But I think because it'll be unavailable, it's going to be kind of like a Song of the South kind of thing where it's just going to be worth major bucks because people just want something they can't have. So definitely worth picking up. Probably going to be worth an easy $10,000 here in a very short period of time. With the new Planet of the Apes coming out, I think it's time for people to just accept that the old ones are gone and they're never coming back. If you like Planet of the Apes for some reason, like the old ones, pick this up. I think it has all 3 of the old movies because I think there were 3. Oh, wait, hold on here. No, there's 5 of these things, I guess. Oh well, no one cares. They're not that good, not really worth watching, but it's a brand that's still, I guess, relevant. They made 3 of those movies recently. There was an excellent Tim Burton one, and there's a new one coming out, so they're relevant. And I think once these go out of print, because they're just kind of old and dusty and crusty, the set's probably going to be worth a lot. So any Planet of the Apes Blu-rays you can get your hands on that are the old ones from the 50s, you definitely want to grab now. So this is considered a historical film. Nosferatu. I popped it in and I popped it right out. I contacted the company. I said there's something wrong. There's no words coming out of anyone's mouth. There's just the subtitles, and I can hear. I'm not deaf. I don't need that. It was also black and white. Well, kind of black and white. It was other colors too. But I messaged them and I'm this is not good. Look at that. Not black and white. It's green and black, and I guess they tried, but it looks like crap. I don't know how old this is, but obviously it's so long ago that they've lost the audio, so you just kind of, someone had to type it out. So be wary of that. I think this is one's going to get pulled because it's just a little too old. This is something, I think they're just going to keep in museums, and I just think collectors are not going to embrace this. But it'll be out of print, and that's what will draw some interest. So probably going to be a $3,000 Blu-ray before you know it. So definitely something to think about. Not a good one. I do not get David Lynch. It's just weird for the sake of being weird. I don't really, if I can't follow, then I don't think it's very good. But these movies have a following. They seem to sell. So I told you in my last video, Criterion is going to go belly up because they keep putting out garbage like this. And people obviously are not going to be buying that going forward. So I say, get the David Lynch movies you can now, because even though they're not very good, they're going to be worth big bucks because for whatever reason, he's got like just some weird fan base. So this could be something, you know, you can get an easy grand for, you know, in a few years. This is one I'm kind of kicking myself because I've had opportunities to get the slip, and I'm like, you know, I don't think it's that big of a popular movie. I can kind of hold off, and I missed the boat. So, you know, this one doesn't have a slip. It happens. It sucks. I've been trying to track it down because obviously that would really pump up the value, but this is one Scream Factory announces also out of print. Not like a huge movie. I cannot fathom it getting any re-release. I don't think that this is like something that would get a 4K, you know, or a Blu-ray from another company. I think like once it's gone, it's probably just gonna be gone. So there are people out there, you know, they're into this movie. It's kind of like a tiny little cult movie, but again, you know, they're gonna pay big bucks for it when it's unavailable. So even this copy here with no slip, I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to get, you know, even on a bad day, you know, probably 500 here in about a year when this is unavailable. In about 3 years, probably still at least a couple grand. So definitely happy to have this one.